Hi there. Welcome to another lecture. And in this video lecture, we will be talking about Bertolt Brecht's Mother Courage and Her Children. If you do not know who Bertolt Brecht is, he is the founder of the epic theater, and many theories are attached to epic theater, such as alienation effect and many other things. So, Mother Courage and Her Children basically it this writer is a German writer. So the contribution which we have is from Margaret Steffen, and this particular text, it deals with the resistance to fascism and Nazism due to the rise of Nazis, the situation of Germany, and in fact the whole world has became really pathetic. So in response to the invasion of Poland by German armies of Adolf Hitler in 1939, and this particular play is known as White Heat. Why it is known as White Heat? Because White Heat is associated, the term is associated with a text which is written in a very little time. So this text was written in a very little time, or like in a month or so. And the central character is Mother Courage, is drawn from the picaresque writings of 17th century German writer Grimmelshaven, and the action which takes over this play is over the 12 years, and there are 12 scenes. This is a perfect example of Brecht's epic theater, alienation effect and estrangement effect, and Verfremdungs effect. All right. So now let's come to the synopsis. So I will be discussing in a very brief, and just will be giving you the crux of the play, because there is no point going into the nicks and knacks, because that will take a lot of time, and since we are focusing on the objective type summary, so that is why I will be dealing with very critical details, what I feel is necessary according to me. So, this is the 17th century Europe, where the 30 years of war is going on, and we see here Anna Ferling, who is named as Mother Courage. Her real name is Anna Ferling. So she enters with a cart. She has this provision for sale to soldiers. In short, she came there to sell a which are very important necessary things, such as food, clothes and knickknacks things. So she entered that war area just to sell that, so as to she could also gain some money, make some money out of that, since she had 3 children, and it was really difficult for her to sustain throughout this environment. So there 3 children are there: Elif, Catherine is a girl, and she is she is told as a mute child of Anna Ferling, and Swiss cheese. Elif and Swiss are her son, and Catherine is her only daughter. Now we see that there comes a sergeant. He negotiates a deal with Anna, and Elif is conscripted by the recruiting officer. So when Anna came there, they were in need of new officers. So the sergeant, he asks Elif to join the troop, and so that Anna Ferling can also be there, and she can also do her work, and in turn Elif can also continue to earn money, make some money and have a nice social status. For that, Anna was not very comfortable of Elif going on, because she was really apprehensive about the condition of her son, because that was the time of war, and war, it results in bloodshed, and you never know when it is your turn. But she was apprehensive. She has her own ideas, but Elif, he joined it, and eventually Anna agrees. Now we see it's 2 years after Elif is congratulated with by the general for killing peasants and stating the cattle. So that was a thing which was not a very good thing according to Anna, because the poor farmers, they got killed by Elif. That was not very flattering thing to do. And here Elif and mother they just sing the fishwife and the soldier. This is a song. In throughout the play we will see Anna Ferling and her children singing songs, and there is this particular name to that song. So this song is named as the fishwife and the soldier. After 3 years, we see that Swiss Cheese works as an army paymaster, so he also eventually joined that troop only. And now there is a another woman whose name is Yeti Potier, who agrees to marry a very old general so as to just to get money, and she makes money by doing not so flattering things. And we see that she sings the fraternization song, which Mother Courage uses this song to warn her daughter Catherine against involving herself with the soldiers, because Catherine is a beautiful girl and she does not talk that much, but her mother, she was apprehensive about her, because she was worried if she indulges into some sexual activities with the young soldiers. So she always used to warn her. Now before the Catholic, but what happens, we see that there is an announcement that the Catholic troop is coming. So but everybody here is Protestant, so they had to do some or the other thing. So there is an attack by the Catholic group, and we see that that chaplain brings a message from Elif. And here Swiss hides the regiment pay box from invading soldiers, because they came there. So Swiss was really very worried. So that is why the pay box, wherever the money he had for the troop, he just hides that. And because he hid that, he was tortured and he was killed eventually. And we see that Swiss is murdered now, and mother and companions change from Protestant to Catholic. So the other people who were staying there, they just changed their religion from the Protestant to Catholics, just to protect themselves from the enemy, from the Catholics, to be shot. Now we see that mother attempts a bribery to set him free, but it does not help, and Swiss is killed eventually. Now she was really terrified by the scene, and fearing to be shot dead, mother did not say anything, and she did not even acknowledge the body of Swiss, because she had this fear back in her mind that if she acknowledges the body, Swiss is dead, and now she can also be dead, and her daughter can also be dead due to her acknowledgement of the body. So she just starts waiting there. She waits outside the general's tent to register a complaint, and now she sings the song of great capitulation to a young soldier complaint for the inadequate pay. And the song, which was a song of capitulation, was this: "No, there's nothing we can do. Pray, poor thing, pray. There is nothing we can do to stop this bloodshed." So she was immensely petrified by the war consequences, and the matter that she lost her own son. This was something which jolts her from within. Now we see the Catholic general till his funeral. The chaplain tells mother that the war will continue. So the war will not stop. This will continue for some another years. And here chaplain suggests the mother to marry him. And she was still thinking. And we also here get to know that Catherine gets raped by a drunken soldier. And now this was again a very ruthless thing that happened in the Mother Courage's life. And here we also get to know that Elif is also no more. He is also shot dead, because he was a part of the soldier team, so he was also shot dead. And here we see that Catherine is raped by a soldier. So Mother Courage, she just breaks down and she does not know what to do. Now we see that peasants sell the merchandise to her when they got to know about the death of Swiss. So she thought that the life should go on. It does not matter what happens. Now we see that Catherine shoots herself dead because she was being raped, and Mother Courage, she just seek some help from the village, but eventually villagers agreed to help her. But the only thing, because Elif did not behaved properly with the villagers, so they were a little like they were a little in dilemma, but eventually they agreed to help her. And we see that Catherine is dead now, and Anna Furling, she does not have anything to do. And here this play ends on this remorseful episode. So it just leaves us at that place where no emotion has been left. In each and every segment of the play, we just see the bloodshed, the very brutal effect of war. That is what Brecht wanted us to see, that the after effects and aftermath of war is not very pleasant, and it can make your friends, family go away from you and leave you on such a circumstance. From there you do not know where to go. That is what happened with Anna Furling. She was so protective about her children, but at the end, what happened? All of her children, they died, and the remorse was stuck to her, and she does not know what to do. And this was the intention of the author, to make us also be a part of the play and feel for Anna Furling. And that is why her name is Mother Courage, because she has been courageous throughout the play. I hope this little description of the play it helped, and if you want to add something, you can in the comment section. I would be more than happy, and let me know how you what you think about this lecture. And if you have any request, you can comment down below, and I'll see you in my next lecture.